Dinosaurs invade Detroit this weekend at an all-indoors exhibit, and this exhibit gives you the chance to get up close and personal, so to speak, with over 60 animatronic prehistoric creatures. Our Will Jones is live with more on this family-friendly event. And Will, this has got to be just a visual fantasy world for you, like Jurassic Park.
It's exactly like that. It's pretty cool being here at the Suburban Collection Showplace, Discover the Dinosaurs, and this is Taylor Hughes. He is the show manager. Let's get right to this. What is this guy behind us?
This is a Spinosaurus. They were the largest dinosaur to walk on two legs. One of my personal favorites, so this is a really interesting guy. He's from the Cretaceous period, so that was the later period of dinosaurs.
A lot of cool things to see around here. Just give us some information about Discover the Dinosaurs.
It's an interactive dinosaur exhibit. We have all these dinosaur replicas, the animatronic ones that move and roar, and they almost look real. And it gives you a chance to learn, see how big they really were. And not only do we have that, we have rides and bounce houses. You can actually sit on the back of a moving dinosaur. You can't do that anywhere else other than our show.
Why do you think people are so interested in dinosaurs?
I mean, it's just a mysterious part of our past. Like, no one really has any certainties on a lot of the things. They're still researching it, and they're always finding new discoveries, so it's just fascinating.
We have a lot of stuff that we're going to show this morning. What are some of the things you want us to see?
I want to show off the dinosaurs first, showcase them, because that's definitely the highlight of our show. We'll check out some of the rides and stuff, and just have a fun time and show everyone what we're about.
Folks at home want to know where we are, what time does this go, how much is it to get in?
We're at the Suburban Showplace. It opens at 10 o'clock today and 10 o'clock on Sunday. We're open till 8 tonight and 7 tomorrow. It's $20 for a child for the Exhibit Plus, which will get them a wristband for all the rides and the bounce houses and that stuff, and $12 for just the exhibit. For adults, it's $17, and for military and senior, it's $15.
All right, thank you for your time this morning. We're going to see you again in the next half hour with some more cool features and learn some more about dinosaurs. I want to leave you all on this. Lauren, you can press buttons here and make the Spinosaurus do something like this, and let's see what this button does. That's his eyes. You're just moving his eyes right there. We're live here in Novi. Will Jones, Local 4.
Ooh, scary on a Saturday morning. All right, thanks, Will. Fan around there and show us some more of that, the dinosaur event taking place there in Novi. This is kind of cool. Interactive and educational. Happening around town this weekend. Our Will Jones is live at the Suburban Collection Showplace this morning. He's stepping back in prehistoric times to show us dinosaurs. This event is called Discover the Dinosaurs, and I think you can do a lot of that there, right, Will?
Pretty cool stuff. I am enjoying this. This is at the Suburban Showplace here in Novi. I want to show you this creature right here. This is a Oviraptor, and according to the sign here, it is thought to have been an egg thief because its fossils were found by a nest. We're learning a lot this morning. This is Taylor Hughes. You're the show manager for Discover the Dinosaurs. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Let's talk about that guy right there. What's that?
That's a Unenlegia. It's a feathered dinosaur, one of the closer descendants to birds. He was around in the Cretaceous period. This is one of the cooler pieces we have because it's actually fully feathered.
And what's the goal with Discover the Dinosaurs?
Our goal is to have fun and education intertwined here, teach some people about dinosaurs, things from the distant past, and then let them have fun while they're doing it.
What are some things that people may not know about dinosaurs? Hard question.
Yeah, that's a tough question. I mean, there's all kinds of things. I think a lot of people don't realize how big they actually were. So ours aren't, a lot of them are life size. Some of the larger ones are scaled down a bit so we can travel around with them. But I mean, it really puts in perspective how large these things were. And when you see them move and roar, they look like they're alive.
What can folks see here?
They can see dinosaurs, of course, and then they can see all kinds of other things to do, like gem and fossil painting. You can actually take home some real fossils and gemstones. Face painting, your kid can get painted up like a dinosaur, so you can go home with your own dinosaur. And then we also have rides and bounce houses. I mean, there's countless stuff to do here.
And what time does this go to today? It's today and tomorrow, right?
Yep, we are going to open at 10 this morning, and we'll go till 8 tonight, and then 10 to 7 tomorrow.
All right, we're going to show you some more stuff all morning long, but I just love this guy, an egg thief, and I like that it says it phonetically, so you'll know how to say some of these dinosaurs. Oviraptor, I think I'm saying that right. We'll have much more coming up in the next half hour, but for right now, we're live at the Suburban Showplace in Novi. Will Jones, Local 4.
All right, well, I agree with that phonetics there. It helps us out with those interesting pronunciations for those dinosaurs. All right, that's a fun event. Will, thanks so much for that. Dinosaurs have invaded Metro Detroit this weekend. It's a prehistoric event going on, actually, this weekend at Novi Suburban Collection Showplace. And that's where we find Local 4's Will Jones. And he has been there all morning phonetically pronouncing these odd dinosaur names. And the best word I can come up with, really, for dinosaurs is just unbelievable. But they really did exist, Will.
It's very amazing. A lot of history here at the Suburban Showplace. This is one that's hard to pronounce. Let's take it slow. It's a Pachycephalosaurus. I don't know if I said that right. It means big-headed lizard. And I've been hanging with Taylor Hughes all morning long. He's a show manager for Discover the Dinosaurs. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now we're going to do some dinosaur trivia, so I have some questions for you. What was the biggest dinosaur?
The sauropod family was the largest, or the long necks. The Seismosaurus was the biggest one. He was 165 feet long, and the Brachiosaurus was 39 feet tall, so they were huge.
Wow, and I saw a sign about the dumbest one. Which one's that?
That's the Stegosaurus. Brain size to body ratio, it is the dumbest dinosaur, so they say.
All right, let's walk over here, and we have just a time period lapse of, the different time periods in our history. Let's just go over some of those.
Well, the main three periods were the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. On our timeline, it shows how the supercontinent actually split up over time, and the dinosaurs diversified. So it starts with the first dinosaurs, which was 248 million years ago, and then it goes all the way up to now, actually, after the Ice Age. So you can just get a whole pan out of history of how this whole thing happened.
And I was talking about this with Lauren. It's hard to believe that dinosaurs existed. They're huge. What are some misconceptions about dinosaurs?
I think a lot of the common misconceptions are like about the time periods they're actually from, which is cool when you can see this. Like, a lot of people think they were all existed at the same time, which isn't true. Different species died off and new ones came into play throughout the different time periods. And the original dinosaurs, they actually got larger, I think, as time went by. So
let's wrap this up. What do folks need to know about this Suburban Showplace?
Suburban Showplace. We're open till 8 o'clock tonight. We open at 10. Tomorrow, 10 to 7. So, you got to get here before we take off.
All right. Thank you for your time this morning. We'll see you again in the next half hour. What I found that was interesting, there was a sign that said that people are still discovering dinosaurs every 4...
Yep, on average every 4 weeks.
Every 4 weeks. That's amazing. So get out and dig in your yard. You never know what you could find there. We're live here in Novi. Will Jones, Local 4.
All right, Will, gives us something to do on a Saturday. Dig in the backyard. Happening around town this weekend. Will Jones is live at the Suburban Collection Showcase this morning. He's stepping back to prehistoric, the Triassic time, as well as the Jurassic time period. He's there because he's discovering dinosaurs. That's what this big event is all about. You've seen some pretty strange things this morning. It truly is unbelievable.
Yeah, extremely unbelievable. We're going way back at time for the discovered dinosaurs at the Suburban Showplace here in Novi. And joining me, he's been here all morning long. This is our final hit this morning. Good morning to you again, Taylor Hughes, the show manager.
Good morning. Good morning.
What is this thing behind us?
This is a Stegosaurus, so it's a plant eater. He's from the Jurassic period.
And right next to it is...
There's another Stegosaurus, so there's a little family going on over here.
And there are a lot of things to see. We've been showing the dinosaurs all morning long. There are also other attractions. Let's go over those.
We have all kinds of stuff to keep you guys busy for all kids of all ages. We have huge dinosaur-themed bounce houses. You can play around bouncing them, hang out with dinosaurs in those. We have dinosaur rides. We have 3 different dinosaurs you can actually sit on the back of, and they move around and roar. It's nowhere else you can do that other than our shows.
Why do you think people love dinosaurs so much?
Just because they're fascinating, they're mysterious in a way because we don't know everything about them, and it's something from our past so long ago, it's hard to believe they even existed.
And this is very educational. I learned a lot about the dumbest dinosaur, the biggest dinosaur. Any other fun facts that we could test the folks out at home?
An interesting one is they've discovered over 700 species of dinosaurs so far, so that's quite a few.
Wow, and there's still more out there to be discovered?
Yeah, they're always finding new ones, so who knows what they'll find next week.
All right, what do folks need to know? This is the second day for it?
Yep, today's our second day. Tomorrow will be our last day, so you got to get out here before Sunday ends.
It starts what time this morning?
10 this morning to 8 p.m. tonight, and then 10 to 7 tomorrow.
How much?
It's $20 for the Kids Exhibit Plus, which includes the wristband for the bounce houses, rides, and golf. $12 for exhibit only, $15 for military and senior, and $17 for adults.
All right, thank you for your time this morning. It's been a pleasure. I like where you can go up to the dinosaurs and press a button here. very interactive, and the tail starts moving and does other things as well. So again, this starts at 10 o'clock and goes until 8 o'clock tonight. We're at the Suburban Showplace in Novi. I'm Will Jones, Local 4.
All right, Will, sounds good. Thanks so much for that reporting.